What's up? Welcome back, everybody. It's your favorite host, Donnathebillionaire, of course, and we are back with another episode of Trendsetterz on the go, okay? So, anyone who does not know me, not familiar with who I am, I'm Donnathebillionaire. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. Also, you can find me on Linktree and kind of get an idea of some of the things that I do. Self-development, self-improvement, that's what I'm about. I'm a 5-time author now. Okay, shout out to me. So I just released an ebook. It's called Unlocking Supernatural Wealth and Abundance. Okay, and it's a self-help book. It is like so amazing. It's really short for those who don't really like to read a lot. It's one of those books. It's an ebook for one, so it's digital. You don't have to buy it, wait for shipping, all of that. But it's one of those things that you can just pull up on your phone and maybe like read a couple, lines at a time and go back to it later. It's only maybe about, I think it's about maybe 5 or 6 pages. So yeah, get into it. Unlock Supernatural Wealth and Abundance is also available on Amazon, still in ebook form. Okay. But if you like to purchase from me directly, you can also go onto my Linktree and go up under ebooks and downloadables, and you can download it straight from me, okay? So I'm excited, everybody, for the release of that ebook because I've been putting out more and more titles for us lately so that we can really get into it, because 2024 is an epic already. It's not about to be epic. It's already epic, okay? So our title for today is Violent Faith, okay? Violent faith. And I'm talking about this faith that I'm talking about is so intense that there is no plan B, okay? Like, we're not taking no for an answer. We're not allowing fear to take over us. We are not having insecurities take the spot of courage, okay? Like, we are just stepping out on faith, expecting for it to be a win, okay? Expecting, that's what violent faith is, because if you know anything about violence, it's intense, it's powerful, it's destructive, okay? And so that is the type of faith that we have to have right now. We have to be destructive when it comes to anything that we want in our life. I'm talking about intentional. Even if it takes you to stay up a couple hours or go out when you don't feel like it, whatever it is, I'm talking about violent faith. Get into it, step into it, walk in it. Listen, we walk in with authority and power right now because you don't want to miss your time. Okay? You don't want to miss your time. So everybody, that is the topic of today. So violent faith, it is the complete opposite of comfortability, right? Because when you're comfortable, you tend to do things that don't make you feel like, oh, well, what if people look at me like this? Or you kind of do things in such of a comfort zone that you don't think anything is going to go wrong. But violent faith, we talking about getting all out the box. Okay, no matter what it looks like, no matter how people going to look at you, no matter how it makes you feel, no matter if you're going to be a little bit tired later, no matter if you're not the club type of person, if there's an event, a network event, and you have to be there tonight, we stepping out, okay? We're going to step out in our best of everything. So the people who we are going to meet know that we are who they need to speak to when we walk in the door, okay? So when it comes to violent faith, right? When I said no plan B, sometimes we think about all of the things, say when you are creating a project or you are about to launch a business or whatever it is. A lot of times it's not consciously, but we oftentimes think of all of the things that could go wrong before we think about everything that could possibly go right. Okay? And in this season of violent faith, there is no plan B. It can only go right. If you thought that you wouldn't hear some no's before you heard a yes. That's just not even realistic when it comes to business, okay? So in business, you will hear some no's. You will get some doors slammed in your face before you get the consistent yeses, okay? And I do want us to keep in mind that you want your reputation to be good, okay? Even as you are taking those no's or whatever the case is, which I declare that this is our winning streak, okay? We're going to have consecutive wins after wins after wins, okay? But, okay, so good posture, even if you receive a no. So like when you're in the sales department, you have to call multiple people, and you're going to get people who hang up in your face. You're going to get people who be like, no, I'm not shopping today, whatever it is. You still keep a good heart posture, which is going to keep your reputation good. And even if they're not buying today, they might spin a block for you, okay? So always be like, okay, thank you. Still give them a flyer. Still wish them to have a good day. Still keep a smile on your face. Don't walk away with an attitude, rolling your eyes and talking all loud, subliminally telling them that they broke, but not saying it directly to them. Like, we're not doing none of that, okay? I'm talking about violent faith, knowing that, okay, they weren't able to buy today, but they will be back. They will tell one of their friends about me that they sit and talking to one day that speaks about a product that I have. They might not have bought it, but they are mentioning me in rooms that I don't even know about, okay? So when it comes to violent faith, we are putting everything that could go right on the forefront of our minds. The things that can go wrong does not even exist. They don't exist because our only focus is what is about to go right, what is already going right. And once you find out what is already going right, you just capitalize on that and do that 10 times better, okay? So that's just something that was heavy on my heart, y'all. It's like sometimes we be like, okay, well, let me give you an example. When I launched my lash business, I was like, okay, well, I have to take product photos. I don't have the right lighting in my house. What if I pay for this website and then people don't shop the first month and now I'm just, accumulating overheads? I was literally thinking about everything that could possibly go wrong before I just realized, look, we finna put this merch out and it's going to sell, period, point blank. I don't care about the people who don't buy. I only care about the people who do buy, okay? I only care about how to reach my customers who are looking for me, okay? So that is just something that I have to tell them, because that sometimes, like, when you get everything in your head that could possibly go wrong, it starts to discourage you, or it starts to make you delay or prolong the process, when if you just get started, you're accumulating customers over time. You know what I'm saying? And so eventually you'll be able to quit your job, or you'll be eventually able to have a full, reliable income off of your business, and not just, it just make money here and there, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, we're not doing that. We are fully relying on the plans that God has given us, okay? So, again, there is no plan B. It's going to go right, because all you have to do is constantly put your foot to the pedal. Do you hear me? Violent faith is very important in this season because we are winning. We're not taking no L's. We done enough of that. So with that being said, I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Donnathebillionaire. Make sure that you share the podcast with someone who is like building themselves, building their businesses, just climbing to that next level of life. So again, you guys can check for my Amazon titles, any book titles that I have. And you also can follow me on Instagram to grab that link tree. Instagram or YouTube, it doesn't matter. I'm Donnathebillionaire on those platforms. And you can grab my link tree and you can just stay up to date with everything that I release. I truly thank you all for all of your support. And I pray that this podcast helps you more than I could even imagine. And I'd actually like to, hear about it, read the comments, and get those testimonials, okay? So make sure that y'all send me comments, send me any type of feedback. I love you, and I will see you in our next episode. Peace.